Okay, welcome everybody. This is Ken here with Binary Pro Strategies. Okay, so before we get started here, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I'm going to start trading my personal account in the live chat room on day 500. I've already reached day 499. That is 499 of consecutive days trading live in front of my students. That ends at day 500. At day 500, also the price of the course strategy is going up. So right now I'm at $255. It will be going up to $700. So if you're interested, I suggest you get in before, well, Monday is actually going to be day 500. So next week I will be raising the price up to 700. I don't know, probably maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday to give people ample time to get into it. But the price is going up to $700. I've already pretty much proven my strategy. If somebody's not convinced after 500 days of consecutive trading, then the way I look at it, they're not going to be convinced. The intention was never for me to trade in the chat room because it doesn't really do any good. Just because I make money doesn't mean somebody else is going to make money. The purpose of my trading live is to demonstrate that my method does work. So I'm spending a lot more time now working with my students in the chat room and helping them identify the setups, selecting the right strikes, managing their size, and so forth. So that's the game plan. Also, moving forward, the only personal trade I'm going to be doing will be on Thursday nights with the crystal ball. It is crystal ball night. I only trade for those that have purchased a crystal ball package. Crystal ball, as some of you may or may not know, is my favorite method. But I will continue to trade, besides Thursday nights, I'll continue to trade PAP and the crystal ball during my off hours, but only crystal ball will I continue to trade live with my crystal ball members on Thursday night. So that's where we are. Also, stay tuned. I want you to, I have a new video coming out. I'm going to show you guys what I've been able to do with that small account challenge with the daily setup. Started with $500. I'm going to show you where I am with that account. And I will be, as I move forward, I'm going to be doing a lot more focusing on the daily setups because I know everybody doesn't have the ability to spend a couple hours a day trading these 5-minute setups, which, by the way, are my favorites. But nonetheless, if you don't have that ability or option to do that, then you're going to like the daily setups because I'm using the same patterns that I use for my 5 minutes. And you put them on at night, and that's it. You let them expire. Don't put in stops. Don't have objectives. You just put it on, and you let it expire. And I'm going to show you what I've been able to do with my account trading those setups. So anyhow, that's it. We're going to go ahead and get into the this last week's results. And once again, this is all the way up to 499, and coming Monday will be day 500, and I'll continue to do these weekly updates. They just won't be showing my personal trading because I won't be doing it in front of my students anymore. So anyhow, let's get to this last week's update. All right, welcome everybody. It's Ken here with Binary Pro Strategies. I wanted to do kind of a quick update and let you know kind of where that small account that I started back in April is doing, trading the dailies. As you know, I put out daily setups every day, and the way it works is I put the position on at night and I get out the following day. Once I'm in a position, I exit only at expiration. So it's a very simple process, really only a 3-step process. I identify the setup, I select the correct strike, and then I just basically let it expire, and that's it. And so I want to go over those results because I started back on April 1st, and I started a separate small little account, $500. I put out a total, there's 3 different patterns that I trade on the 5 minutes, but I noticed there was one particular pattern that's been very strong and very consistent. So I've only been trading one pattern in April, and in May so far, I'm only trading that one pattern as well. And also, let you know, I'm only doing 1 lots. And so what I did here is I took some screenshots showing where I started and where I ended up after 40 days of trading. And I'll also show you those trades as well. You can see I'm not adding to my positions. I'm only doing one lots on these dailies. I have not done any size. I'm also by no means completed on exactly the best way to trade these. I do want to incorporate adding some size in here like I do with the 5 minutes, but I'm going to need a little bit more data before I can do that. So nonetheless, let's take a look at day one, and you can see that I started with a small little count here. Let me see if I can get that in there. Hold on just a second. All right, well, there we go. I hope this works better. Okay, so day one, you can see I already had positions on. Starting with a little bit more than, actually I started 500, I'm a little bit more above 500 on the very first day out of the gate. That's day one. Let's take a look at, like I said, I just did snapshots. Let's take a look at day 6. That is day 6. See them up to 592. Let's go to let's go to day 10. This is day 10 up to 706. Let's go to day 20. Up to 887. You can see it's growing. And I'm going to take it all the way to the end on day 40. And there's day 40, and I actually settled above $1,000. So in 40 days of trading single contract, one of the patterns, my strongest pattern, I ended up doubling that account in 40 days. I'm going to continue that process on through May and June. I probably don't expect that kind of growth, but it just depends on what the markets want to offer us. But I'm going to continue to trade a single contract. And let's move over here and let's take a look at those trades so you can see how they look. All right, so here we are, started with obviously 500. You can see I only did single contracts. I think there's a total of I traded all the dailies. Traded gold, silver, the US 500, crude oil. And let's get down here to the end. Make that a little bit wider so you can see it. At $1,112. So after 40 days, you can see it doubled the account. What's something to keep in mind here is why I like this is, number one, is you see a lot of people claiming that they made 100% on their money, but they usually do it on 1 or 2 big trades, right? Well, you can see here I had a total of, had quite a few trades. Well, you can't really look at this number because each win is going to have 4 of them. So maybe 80, 90 trades in the whole month. Okay, that's real important. That's very significant. I'm not just making it all in one big trade and showing you that one big trade and showing how the count doubled. What's important is you want to see many trades over a long period of time. That shows consistency. And this pattern has been very consistent on a daily basis. So nonetheless, this pattern is also the same pattern that I use on the 5 minutes. So if you're interested in looking at my setups or receiving these setups, you have 2 options. One is you can go ahead and join the trial room. It's $50 a month. You have access to my setups on the 5 minutes. But you'll also receive these daily setups in the evening. Or if you want to get in before the price goes up on the core package, you can purchase the core package, and you'll still get the daily setups for the first week. If you join the live chat room, you'll continue to get the daily setups. But in the core package, you will understand exactly how I arrive at these setups, and be able to provide your own setups without having to wait for me to provide them for you. So the core package will explain everything, how I trade my 5 minutes, how I'm trading these dailies, and that comes with the core package. Right now, I'm on day 499 of trading the 5 minutes in the live chat room. I've got one more day at 500. The price of the core package is going to be going up to $700. So if you're interested in learning exactly what all these patterns are and how I arrive at them and the method I use to trade, you still have time. It's $255. You have 3 months access to the members area. You get 1 free week in the live chat room. And then after that, if you want to stay, it's $50 a month. But you continue to get these set up as long as you're in the chat room. So anyway, that's it. We'll see where we are at the end of May. May has not been as good. I think I'm down maybe $100 going into May. I don't know, maybe a little bit less. We'll just have to wait and see. And we'll continue to trade onesies. And then, like I said, once I identify a way to adjust size on these dailies, I'm going to be incorporating that. But right now, the plan is just to continue to see how it does, trading on a 1 contract basis. So that's it. That's the update for the dailies. If you have any questions, go to my website, binaryprostrategies.com. Shoot me an email, and I'll go ahead and answer those questions for you. Otherwise, we'll see you at the end of the month for my next update on these dailies. Take care.